What's going on? Speaking. Welcome back to another Elestrals video. The biggest update yet is here. We have Moonrise reveals Shattered Stars Scorpio, which we'll see what that is. Obviously, Elestrals Clash updates and more. We're going to get straight into this. Before we do, though, I do want to mention a couple of things. One, the Elestrals Clash, as of the day of recording this, hopefully it will be uploaded the same day, October 14th. The Elestrals Clash Kickstarter goes live tomorrow on October 15th. The issue is that I actually am working tomorrow until 6:30. So if there is a video uploaded tomorrow, which I expect there to be a video uploaded tomorrow, if I think it's reaction worthy, then I will react to it. But it will be a much later upload, so just keep that in mind. The other thing I want to mention is, I don't know if you guys can tell by the camera, I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. I haven't even had breakfast. I'm incredibly hungry right now, but this video uploaded, I was like, this is more important. Let's get this video recorded, and then I can go get food, okay? So let's get into the biggest update yet. Let's see what A-Drive has to say about not only Elestrals Clash, but some Moonrise stuff. Let's go.
It is time for our biggest reveal video of 2024.
Yeah,
Strap
cool
yourselves in. We've got a ton to break down for the next 4 weeks of Elestrals. Let's make some history.
There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. All right, let's go.
Elestriad Season 3 is kicking off next week, and it's going to be our biggest season
yet.
Let's go. With over 30 incredible content creators throwing down for the chance to become a divine rune in Elestrals.
You know, I still have to watch Season 2. I started watching Season 2, then I just didn't finish. I don't know. I have to finish Season 2.
Stay tuned for an update video breaking down all the details on Elestriad Season 3 coming soon. We're going to talk about our brand new digital app, Elestrals Clash, later in this video.
Oh my
but we do
God,
have a tournament going down on our current digital app on October 20th, so do not miss out on that. There are some incredible prizes available there, including uncut sheets. Our next webcam tournament is going to be taking place on November 9th. I do want to shout out to the variety of decks we saw in our most recent event. It was really cool. Big shout out to Swolax, of course, for taking the title with Arcalith Thunder. It was really awesome. You guys can check out the deck list on the screen here. And I also want to give a big shout out to all the people who were throwing down. We saw a lot of really cool decks. Moralith making an appearance. We saw a ton of decks just bubble outside of Top Cut. Solar, Wasp Ivy. A lot of really cool stuff. So big shout outs to y'all. I've been really enjoying it, and I can't wait to see more epic clashes. Oh, and don't forget, every Tuesday and Wednesday night, we have our weekly casual events in our Discord server. We have one on Tuesdays for webcam and Wednesdays for the app. So make sure you join those. They're a ton of fun. You can earn caster coins, which you can use to redeem real products from
I wish I could
Play Network. So
technically, I can participate in them. It's just not as convenient for me right now. And a lot of the times, I just don't really have like enough time. Like both for the webcam and the digital app tournament, I'm working both days, so like I kind of can't, you know. It's just unfortunate.
Awesome stuff there, and it's a great way to hang out with the community, try out some decks, and just have some fun for a few hours. You can check the description below for all of the links and everything I'm shouting out in this video.
All right, some Shattered Stars updates.
This month has been crazy. I've been super enjoying watching everyone's polls from Shattered Stars celebrations. So many of you guys have been celebrating in big fashion, pulling those reverse stellars like Porcutide, and of course the Cyan Nectar, the Wasp Ivies, the Flavamoths. Man, it's been nuts. I've really been enjoying watching these polls. So congratulations, and don't forget, we still have Shattered Stars celebration packs available. You guys go to shopelestrals.com and pick some up today, so that way you can throw down and celebrate in big fashion. Make sure you guys subscribe. It's been hype. So much fun. And I'm going to talk about the next month in this video, so get yourself ready. And don't forget, you can actually use these cards in our app as well, including Gloombat and Posthumous, whether you're a subscriber or not. So make sure you guys download the Elestrals digital app right now. And it's time for us to give you guys your discount.
I do real quick want to talk about Gloombat, because this is a card I have not talked about on stream before. Guys, this card's insane. This card is actually, it's unbelievable what this card will do. It's basically copies now 2, 3, and 4 of Lavalith. It's not as, sorry about that. It's not as good as Lavalith, I'd say, just because it's not a guy that sticks on the board. But the fact that you can, for example, it's a disenchant thing, so if you're able to get more Lunars onto it, you can keep it on the board and use it for later turns. You have to then protect it, obviously. It is a 2/1, so it's very easy to out. But I don't think that's how this card's going to be used. I think this card is literally just going to be used as a very cheap Thunderstorm that might have to use your normal cast. I think this card is going to be absolutely insane. That being said, I do think this card is healthy. We already have the thing about Lavalith and why it was so good is because we didn't have an abundance of rune removal. Like, when Lavalith came out, there was Thunderstorm, P-Gust itself, Blizzard, and that's it. There's only 4 removal cards, and if I'm being entirely honest, P-Gust only sees play in Wind. Thunderstorm is good, but realistically would only see play in Thunder. Maybe some other decks that are really worried about the back row. And unfortunately, Blizzard being Frost just was not good because of the fact that the reason why Thunderstorm was a little bit better is that I could hit any rune, including Divine Runes. But Blizzard can't be chained by counter runes. Now, first of all, that doesn't really matter most of the time because there realistically isn't a counter rune that you would want to chain to a Blizzard or a Thunderstorm. Like, if you're typically, before you commit a guy to the board, you're just going to go Thunderstorm, Blizzard in order to prevent them from affecting your guy. But so that part of Blizzard just does not matter. So it's basically less utility and a worse element because if you're playing Thunder, you could also be playing Ashtrabbit, Elichix, stuff like that, which is why Blizzard was not very good, and now obviously Lavalith is limited. So the amount of rune removal we have, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I don't believe we had like any cheap rune removal in Daybreak. We had like Foliferos, but that's not good. That's not that card's not cheap. Like, you have to really get that guy out. But Gloombat is cheap, and this is the cheapest removal that we've had besides P-Gust, just being able to do it every single turn. So I think Gloombat will see play, especially in Lunar builds. I'm curious to see if it gets played outside of Lunar, but those are my thoughts.
So
the card's really crazy.
I think it's very healthy. And it's time for us to give you guys your discount code for Shattered Stars members for this month. You guys can use code SSOCT15 to get 15% off our plushies in stock. That includes all plushies for cheap and Cryolink and Snowbottle. Grab them while you still can. These are incredibly high quality. They are beautiful. You want to give them a nice hug. I love these. My kids play with them. I'm so proud of these plushies. So go show some love. Get them for 50% off this month for Shattered Stars members only. All right.
You know, I'm very sad. I still don't own a single Elestrals plushie. This might be the time. It might be the time. You see right there in the background, there's three plushies that all got revealed through that leak. On the left, you have, God, can I remember his name? Something Dusk. Voldusk? I think it's Voldusk. On the right, you have Nobby and Fawnlet. So there's a lot of plushies. Oh, wait, hang on real quick. There's also some Moonrise there in the background. Oh, he's revealing it very slightly.
All right, let's talk about our brand new Shattered Stars series coming up.
Let's go.
The celebration is this month, and it's time to turn a new page, a new chapter, a new cosmic direction that takes us to the stars and beyond. And when I think of kind of the foundation of Elestrals, constellations were a big part of my initial inspiration for what I've created so far. So we're going to be kicking off this next month and this next round of Shattered Stars with a new theme around constellation and zodiac signs. And we're kicking it off with Scorpio.
Well,
check out this incredible new pack.
That we knew just by, oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. That we knew just by the title. Shout out to Scorpio, we knew that, but yeah, you know.
And one of the new chase cards you can get in these sets, the Constellation Rares. You can see Toxion's Constellation Rare here, and it is phenomenal, man. I'm not even gonna lie. These are some of my favorite card artworks we've ever done, and this is a series you do not want to miss out on in Shattered Stars. We'll obviously give you guys more details on Shattered.
I real quick want to. I mean, that's interesting. I don't know how much I like it though. It's in terms of themes, I think it fits the game. I don't know how much I prefer it over normal, like Toxion, just because normal Toxion, I feel like there's a lot more going on, like the background. This Toxion, the background is like nothing right now, so it's hard to really tell. I'm gonna have to like have this in my hand in order to really get a grasp of how I like it. Like, for example, I thought I was gonna really enjoy the Stone Tablet ones. Turns out I don't, because once I got them in my hand, I realized sort of what they are. They're cool for like a collector's item, but I would never play with them anymore just because of the fact that, A, they're difficult to read. Farragut's not so much, but the Chronodial one is very difficult to read. and the hollow pattern doesn't shine through as much as I would like. So I'm not a huge fan of the stone tablet ones. They look really, really cool, but I would still prefer to use the normal guys. And that's sort of the same thing here, I think.
Not want to miss out
cool
on
we're getting
in
them.
Shattered
very
Stars.
Cool that we're actually
we'll obviously give you guys more details on Shattered Stars soon, but for now, enjoy that little teaser. I tell you what, man, these constellation cards are chef's kiss. I told you things were about to get really crazy around here, and our Kickstarter for Elestrals Clash launches tomorrow. And with that, we're gonna have a massive.
Let me check something real quick. Make sure. Hang on. Sorry. Hang on. Make sure. Okay, good. I realized I never actually checked if my mic was actually going through. If my mic would have been like muted that entire time, that would have been stupid. I would have been so mad, man. I would have been so mad. We're good. Don't worry about it.
So Tuesday, October 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time is when the Kickstarter is going to be going live. At that point, we will have a video going up that is going to give you guys all the details on all the pledge levels, what you guys can get, all the different rewards, benefits, and everything, man. It is going to be nuts. So make sure you guys tune in for that so you do not miss our launch trailer for Elestrals Clash on Kickstarter. This is about to be crazy as we work to fund our amazing digital client in partnership with the Pixelborn team. This is something insane, man, and I cannot wait to show you guys what we've been working on. It's coming together, man. It's been such a treat to see this come together, and I'm so proud of all of our teams, and we've been taking in your feedback. I've asked you guys for what you're looking for, and I really think we're going to make something special together. I think this is a unique opportunity. This is like the stars aligning, man. I really feel like we have an opportunity to do something so incredible here. So I hope you guys will turn up on Kickstarter. It's going to be so hype. So we're going to have that video going up tomorrow, so make sure you guys get excited, man. It's gonna be nuts, and we have been teasing.
I do real quick want to mention, first of all, so Krakatuga, really freaking cool card. As I said before, he mentions that video. Again, I'm going to record a video on it. If I think it's worthy to upload, that I will upload it. But that upload will be late. That is going to be a very late upload, as I said, because I'm working until 6:30 tomorrow. I should be able to get back in order to record it, like start recording it around. Well, I would get back at like 7:30. Then I would go ahead and get dinner. So I'm probably not going to be able to record it until like 8:30, around there or something. So it's going to be a very late upload, maybe like 10 o'clock Eastern time. So expect a late upload of this potential video. So sorry about that, but it is what it is.
Promo cards as part of this Kickstarter. We're doing something very unique in that we are doing this Kickstarter with physical product as well as the digital client. So it's gonna be oh so sweet. But let me tell you, we revealed the Stellar Krakatuga on social media a few weeks back. Absolutely nuts, man. This card is so good. And we got one more to reveal today. We're going to reveal, actually, two more. We're revealing two more. We've got the Stellar Falcane.
It's peak. Guys, it is peak. It is peak. This, for anyone who does not know, I wouldn't say this anymore, but in base set, this was my favorite card. This was absolutely my favorite card. I wanted to break it so badly. This card had so much potential, but it's just a little too hard to get it out, and it doesn't do enough, unfortunately. Guys, this card, peak. I will be pledging as much as I can in order to get this card.
Which is so good. Stellar I love this card.
Oh man. And also the art's insane.
I've been playtesting future sets, obviously.
Is that it? Getsemani. I'm not entirely certain how you pronounce that, but very good art.
Allocated
very good art.
Sneaky good, man. I lost to it last night, so
yeah,
it's very relevant.
It really is.
And then we got one more. I'm gonna give you guys one more new Stellar that's coming with our Kickstarter, and that is Stellar Polzer, man. This one's so
funny thing. We kind of already knew about Falcane and Polzer getting new Stellars, just simply due to the fact that, for anyone that did not see yesterday, as of uploading this video, I believe, so October 13th, Swolax went live because he received the Elestrals Clash creator box early. And inside the box are a bunch of Stellars that we have not seen, including the Krakatuga, well, that one we did see, but the Falcane and the Polzer. They were all in there. There's also supposedly going to be a Stellar Nemi sale, alongside some other stuff that I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But there's going to be a lot of Stellars. There's going to be a lot of really, really cool Stellars coming out. So get excited for that. There's a lot of new Stellars that we have yet seen.
Oh, good. So, I can't wait to see Poulser get some action. I feel like it's got a really cool sweet spot in some of these Frost decks now, especially the ones that are utilizing Morelith. There's some really cool potential.
It definitely has potential in like the Morelith decks. That being said, again, for anyone that missed it, on October 12th, I uploaded a video because there was an image that surfaced about the creator boxes, and there was a card in that creator box that we have not yet seen. I was able to somewhat decipher what the blurred out effect was, and it seemed like it was a thing where when it was sent to the underworld by a card effect, or just sent to the underworld in general, you could special ascend it into a card that you controlled. So I thought that was really, really cool because it gives like Avalanche a purpose, and I think Poulser is going to be very good in those Avalanche-esque decks because you just are milling all your Frost Elestrals. You're able to get all your Frost Elestrals into the underworld. Your Poulser could be a 1-drop 7 attacker in that, so that's very, very good. I think Poulser definitely has some really good utility in that deck in particular.
Potential there. So,
assuming I'm right about the effect.
If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel right now, make sure you guys subscribe because we're going to be posting this video, and you do not want to miss everything going on with Elestrals Clash.
I'm already subscribed, Dan. You're
As
good.
if this wasn't hype enough, we are doing 32 days of Moonrise. Yes.
32 days, not 25. No, 32.
That is right, and it's going to be starting right now. 32 days of Moonrise.
Guys, 32. Okay, so that reveals everything that I was saying. So, guys, welcome to day 1 of Moonrise reveal. So tomorrow, then, I will be uploading that video. This will be the start of the Moonrise reveals. And then tomorrow, there will be another Moonrise reveal. Keep in mind, that will be a late upload. I also want to point out, Wednesday, that one will also be a late upload. Not as late. I'm only working till 3:30 on Wednesday. But I do want to point out, typically, what happens is I'm constantly scheduled for like 8-hour shifts, 3 out of the 7 days of the week. And I usually start those 8-hour shifts at like 10, 11, 12. So chances are the days that I'm working, which usually, not every day, I will say, there's one exception. 1 week has an exception, but usually I am working Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, expect late uploads to these videos, okay? The one exception to that is next week. Is it next week? Yeah, next week, where I am not working Wednesday because I'm getting a flu shot on Wednesday. So I'm working actually Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. We'll see if that holds up, if I continue to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So far, that has held up, so we'll see. But keep in mind, late uploads for these. But let's get into the actual Moonrise reveals. Let's go with the very first Moonrise reveal.
Until November 15th when pre-orders for Moonrise open. So mark it on your calendar, November 15th.
Let's go.
Moonrise pre-orders are dropping. It is about to be crazy, man. We've got what I believe to be our best set, man. I'm so proud of Moonrise.
I can imagine. Based on the leaks, the art has been absolutely insane. So I'm really excited to see some of this new art.
It's really, really fun, dude. I think there's so many cool combos and decks that you can build out of Moonrise, and I'm jazzed up. I'll be real. I got to open up the post-production samples last night. It was the first time I had the Moonrise cards in my hand, and I am so proud of this set, man. Like, it was an incredible unboxing experience. I was enamored by my team, and I just remember sitting there.
Hang on 1 second, I gotta quickly do something. All right, sorry about that. I think we should be good. I think I'm slightly sick with like a cold or something, so I just have to quickly like take a bit of a breather. But we should be good. Let's go.
And just thinking about all the people who worked so hard and all the feedback that we gathered from you guys to really create this, and I think that you guys are going to be really, really impressed with Moonrise, and I'm really proud. I'm just really proud of it, and I think it's our best work yet. So dude. You guys, like, it's gonna.
I will say this. I was incredibly hyped for Daybreak. Based on what I'm seeing about Moonrise, I have never been more hyped as an Elestrals player. Like, I want Moonrise to come out. I want Elestrals Clash. Like, I want all of this crap to come out so badly, man. Like, oh my god. But let's get into it. It's
gonna be so much fun, man. We're gonna be breaking it all down over the next 32 days. And what's gonna be cool about this, I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. those who back the Kickstarter will actually get the Moonrise reveals 1 day early. So we're gonna be posting these Moonrise reveals on the Kickstarter page for backers 1 day early. So, I mean...
That's really interesting. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, now I have a decision to make. Okay, let me know in the comments what you want me to do. I am going to back it, all right? I am going to back it, so therefore I will be able to get the reveals 1 day early. I don't know if everyone's going to back it because a lot of people might not just might not like have the money and stuff like that, or they just aren't convinced or anything. I'm not entirely certain why you wouldn't back it. That's your own deal, not mine. So keep that to yourself. Unless you really want to tell me, I don't know. But would you guys want me to upload the reveals 1 day? Do you guys want me to upload my reaction to the reveals that I get 1 day early on that 1 day early, or upload them like I record it and then upload it the next day as if Dan uploaded, as if I don't have the reveals early? So basically, for example, the reveal that comes out October 17th, I would get it October 16th. Do you guys want me to upload that on the 16th or the 17th? Let me know in the comments what you want me to do.
You're going to want to know. You're going to want to get in the know. It's going to be a lot of fun, man, and I cannot wait to show you guys what we cooked up. It's so good, guys. You guys are going to be really excited. I just know it. It's going to be so sick. All right, so with that said, you got to make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. No doubt about that. And you got to tune in every day for reveals otherwise, because you don't want to miss out on these epic reveals for Moonrise.
Absolutely.
And of course, Shattered Stars members do get 24-hour early access. So make sure you guys subscribe to Shattered Stars, so that way you can get Celebration Month right now. You get the new Constellation Month starting next month, and get that Toxion. It's going to be so sick, and you don't miss out on anything. And again, you get 24-hour early access to Moonrise pre-orders on November 15th. And that's what's even cooler is we do first in, first out. So the sooner your pre-orders in, the sooner it ships. So very, very awesome. All right, so let's do some reveals because it is the 32 days of Moonrise reveals. And we've got the Fulgorix starter deck. This is my guy right here. I got to tell you about it. So we wanted to create an insectoid dragon Elestral that I felt could represent the inner lunar caster in me, and my man Dan Reyes did not disappoint. That is, you guys know about Nobby already, right? Like, we all know about Nobby. Fulgorix is Nobby's final ascension, and that is going to be one of your starter decks. And I got to tell you guys, these are the best starter decks we have ever dropped. It is going to be
the best starter. Let's see what's in here.
I'm so happy because I just know that players who have never touched this game before and players who have been veteran players are going to be able to pick up these brand new starter decks, and they're going to feel so good about it because you're going to have such a great experience right out of the box, man. These decks, we just keep raising the bar in terms of the level of competitive
maybe we're not gonna get
viability these decks have, and I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be a great thing for new players and for everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. So listen, let's talk about some of these cards, man, because these are so sick. All right, so the first card we're going to talk about is Nobby.
The actual art to Nobby, man. Oh my goodness. It's actually beautiful.
4/1 Lunar Elestral. When it receives one or more Lunar, you can give each Elestral that is not Lunar or Solar Enchanted -2 until the end phase. So every time this receives a spirit, you can drop the attack of opponent's Elestrals, and it actually drops all of their attack stats. So that's actually really valuable, especially when you can use this in combat with cards like Altar of Stars. Very, very cool stuff. When this Nobby destroys an Elestral in battle, you can special ascend it to Doppelgator from your hand or deck. And I think that was the big question mark for a lot of casters out there. What does Doppelgator do? Is that how is Nobby gonna do considering where Doppelgator is? And let me tell you, Doppelgator is not gonna disappoint.
Well, there's the
Doppelgator is a 2 Lunar Elestral with 5 attack and 4 defense that drops opponent.
Is this just Hydrake but Lunar? Because that's Twindra's stats. Let's see.
Non-lunar or solar enchanted Elestrals -1 attack for each lunar on Doppelgator. So generally it's a -2, but if this Doppelgator has more spirits on it, it'll actually reduce their attack even further. When this Doppelgator receives one or more lunar or wind spirits in a Nexus, you can special ascend it to Fulgorix from your hand or deck. So this...
Am I going crazy, or does that seem very easy to accomplish? This seems... Let me double check. Nobby has to destroy an Elestral in battle. Oh my god, wait, you can actually set this up. You can go Nobby, destroy an Elestral in battle, special send it to a Doppelgator, and then like alter stars onto the doppelganger to make it receive, and then special ascend it into a full Gorix. Just immediately.
Reduce their attack even further. When this doppelganger receives one or
now,
more lunar or wind
good,
spirits in a nexus, you can special ascend it to full Gorix from your hand or deck. So this comes out as a 5 attacker, but it's reducing the attack stat of your opponent's Elestrals, and you can run them over. And if you're able to execute a nexus onto doppelganger with cards like Circle of the Sky or Altar of Stars, then you can actually special ascend it right into full Gorix, which is the mascot of this starter deck. And it's my baby, man. This is my Elestral, and I love this dude. Let me tell you, get ready for full Gorix. And I gotta say, one of the things that had me the most excited is I opened up its starter deck, and I just feel like this holo from the starter deck is just, it's stunning, man. So it's a double lunar, 1 wind Elestral with 10 attack. And
first of all, Daniel Reyes, oh my god, that is one of the coolest arts that I've seen this man make ever. That is crazy good.
6 defense, and it drops attack stats by 5 if they
oh man, Elestrals that are not lunar, solar enchanted get -5.
They are not lunar or solar enchanted. It also has the ability to nexus itself. You can nexus wind or lunar, and when this full Gorix receives 1 or more lunar or wind spirits in a nexus, you can target an opponent's card and put it on the bottom of their deck. So this allows you to pick any card on the field. It could be an Elestral, it could be a rune, and you put it on the bottom of their deck, so they're not going to see it anytime soon, and it can fuel its own effect every single turn, and can be used defensively as well, as I mentioned, with cards like Altar of Stars, or if you have other Nexus cards, you can make this card work a bunch of times, and it can be incredibly powerful. Full Gorix starter deck is coming, and I'm so excited about it. So that's just a little taste of what you...
So, real quick, let's go back to that. I have some things about this card. I'll be entirely honest. I actually don't think that third effect is that good. I think, because something to note is that it has to happen in a nexus. So this card will not be able to spin an opponent's card immediately. You do have to set up a nexus, because typically what these cards say is when it receives 1 or more X spirit, and then do the thing. This does not say that. This says when it receives 1 or more X spirit in a nexus. Therefore, it doesn't happen on cast. It happens by you nexusing to it. Now, again, you can nexus to it. By its own effect, it has an effect to nexus, so that maybe isn't that bad. And it certainly is not bad. Like, that is a good effect, I will say. That it's a good effect. However, I think it's actually the worst of all its effects. I think the highlight of this card is its first effect. Elestrals that are not lunar, solar, enchanted get -5 attack. Now, why do I think that is actually very, very good? This is, I think, A-Drive's way, and the Elestrals team's way, of trying to prevent 5s from being as good a deck as it is. Which, to be fair, they've already hit 5s a bit on the limited list. However, 5s got second at the last tournament. They are still here. They are still kicking. 5s are still a playable strategy. So I think this is sort of just another way to prevent that. Now, obviously, it does not work for lunar and solar guys. However, a lot of times you don't want to be playing only lunar and solar guys. You want to be playing some guys outside of those. So, and full Gorix being a 10 attacker, granted, yes, this card is susceptible to removal. But it's sort of it's a very similar thing where your opponent has to use removal on this card. They have to do that. Which is going to make this card actually very, very good against the 5s matchup, in my opinion, because if they want to get rid of it, they have to use removal. Obviously, that might not be like... It might not be something that they are typically afraid of doing, because at the end of the day, you're spending typically 1 or 2 on Resting on Your Laurels or an Earthquake, in order to remove a 3-drop. So that is very, very good. But the fact that it is necessary to do that, or to use a Boom Bat in order to deal with it, is very, very important. That is a very, very important effect, to just give them -5 attack. That is very, very cool. And this card is going to be good. I don't think it's the best thing you can be doing. Again, we don't know what other lunar cards we're getting, but I don't believe it's going to be the best thing you can be doing. I think this definitely, though, has a ton of potential. Absolutely, this has a ton of potential. But I don't think it's the best thing you can be doing just based off the little bit I know. But let's see.
To pick any card on the field, it could be an Elestral, it could be a Rune. Every single other Nexus card.
Let's move on.
Fulgoric starter deck is coming. 2 days of Moonrise reveals, and being a backer on our Kickstarter that launches tomorrow gets you 24-hour early access to those reveals. So that's going to be super duper hype. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Get yourselves locked in on Shattered Stars, and get yourselves ready for Kickstarter, because the Elestrals Clash Kickstarter is kicking off tomorrow, and I will be dropping you guys a crazy update video on that.
Okay.
So stay tuned, man. But I gotta just say, thank you guys so much, man. It is about to be the craziest period of Elestrals ever. We are doing so many things right now, and I just want to take a moment to shout out my team, because I know everybody right now is working so dang hard, and I know you guys are working hard, and we're putting in the time, and we're making this happen, and it's going to be incredible, man. I'm so excited for all of the things coming, and there's so many things like I can't even share that are coming that you guys are going to find out about soon. It's nuts, man. We got so much going on. It's going to be a wild next few months. But let's do it. We're going to do it. We're going to make the best card game we possibly can. And I just want to say thank you to you guys as well, because you guys have been crushing it. So thank you to everybody who's been sharing the videos and liking and commenting and being involved in our tournaments, and everybody, man. You guys have just absolutely been incredible. So a big thank you from me to you. Like I can't even. I'm just blown away. We've got month 10 Scorpio coming November 1st. It's going to be hype. Toxion, Constellation Rares, man. Oh, they're so good. They're so good, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. 32 days of Moonrise. We've got all sorts of stuff coming. I'll give you guys the rundown. Just stay tuned for the big breakdown tomorrow for Elestrals Clash. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
All right. Some cool stuff. I will be entirely honest. Not actually nearly as much as I was actually expecting. I probably was over expecting some stuff. Shattered Stars updates are cool. I am excited for the Constellation stuff.
Check out this incredible...
Crap, pause that. I am excited for the Constellation stuff, despite the fact that I don't really think I'm going to like the cards as much as the OGs. I think it's cool. Elestrals Clash, we still don't have a whole lot of info on that. That will be happening tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Obviously, the Falcons, the Pulsars, very, very cool stuff. And then, obviously, the Moonrise reveals with, obviously, the Nobbies, the Doppelgators. Where's the Doppelgator? There's the Doppelgator. And then finally, the big Ascension in the Fulgorics. Again, I think this card will be seen play, but I don't think it's going to be the best thing that you can be doing. Very cool card, though. Very cool artwork as well. Where's the artwork? There's the artwork. Very cool artwork as well. Good stuff, though. I will say good stuff. So that's going to do it for this video, guys, because I'm very hungry. I'm just going to end it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you slap the like button and subscribe for more. Hope to see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye.